Hello guys, it's Showmaster100. Today, I'm doing a weekly blaze. Now, I'm sorry I did not record last week. I actually did have a reason for once, because usually I just sometimes don't record, and that's that, but we'll get into that a little later. I'd rather talk about some of the more interesting stuff that's been happening. None of it's really to do with me. Usually I just talk about random stuff that I'm interested in that has gotten some kind of update of sorts. But yeah, first up, Beyblade. So the newest releases are out. I get to order them. I'm waiting for them to go up on a certain site because they're not ridiculously expensive on that site. They're like normal price. It's basically just importing stuff from Japan, like via a normal store. Not because I'm not paying through scalpers anymore because I used to buy a lot of my Beyblade stuff on eBay. I'm done doing that because like I'm not paying $35 for Diablos. Like they're charging $35 for Diablos, like 25 for Longinus. Like, I'm not doing that. Plus the new releases, I haven't even checked how much they are. I'm not doing that. It's just like, I don't want to spend like twice the price of a normal Bay on eBay stuff. Like, it's not worth it. And from what I've seen, the site should be getting the stuff pretty soon. Hoping within the next couple days, and I'm just gonna pay for EMS shipping so it gets here within a couple days. Well, yeah, so hopefully within a week I should have this stuff. Granted, it has to go up within the next couple days for it to happen, but yeah. As long as I get it before school starts, I'm fine, because yeah. Speaking of school, by the way, next week is my last week. That's gonna be no school. Sad times. So yeah, next weekly blaze will be the last one that's probably going to be any form of like long. This one, I don't know how long this one will be. I don't know how long next week will be, but after that, weekly blazes will probably be not as long or frequent. I'm not saying I'm not going to do them at all or anything. I'm going to try and still do them a decent amount, but like, I'm going to be honest, probably won't be as many. So that's unfortunate, but what are you going to do? School might not be as much of a problem next semester. I'll talk about that more later, but not this episode. Just like when we get to like December, January time, I'll probably talk more about that. Maybe even earlier, depending. Because not all the details worked out yet. But also one issue about school for me. By the way, I have like no breaks during school. Besides, like up until winter break, I literally have Labor Day weekend, which is the first weekend that I have off. And for Thanksgiving, I have a 5-day weekend. But besides the 3-day weekend and the 5-day weekend, I literally have no other long weekends. It's just straight up 5-day weeks. I'm not looking forward to that at all. But winter break, I think it's like 5 or 6 weeks long. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, I'll get back to you on that. On hopefully lessening the amount of stuff I'll have to deal with. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Anyway. So Beyblade. Back to Beyblade. Union Achilles has been revealed. The layer looks cool. Kind of upset about the weight choice because Retz is not the best weight. I don't like it. I don't think it's good. I'm pretty sure it's not, but regardless, I just don't like that weight at all. It's eh. Anyway, but it has like a fourth piece to it. It's like a weird like addition. It's almost like a Revive Phoenix type of piece, but I don't think you have to have it on. It's like a mode change. Kind of weird. Also, I'm curious how the naming system's gonna work because if it's Achilles, it's A. I mean, we already have Ashura. Are they going to start like having different naming systems? Like Achilles is AC, Ashura is AS. I don't know how that's gonna work. We'll see. It has a new disc, so that's cool. Also, it's getting the Extend Plus driver, which is weird because the original Achilles, Z Achilles, had Extend, and then there's a special little kit that gave you the Extend Plus chip, so it was like an upgrade, but then he switched over to Dimension, but now we're going back to Extend Plus. I don't know how I feel about that. It seems kind of weird, but I'm not going to complain about it. I don't even have Extend Plus, so whatever, it is all good. Anyways, I think that's everything I wanted to mention for Beyblade. yeah. Bakugan, I finally got my unboxings done. Hopefully those videos will be up soon. Because funny thing about Bakugan, so I think the last Weekly Blaze, I showed that I got new Bakugan, and I did the actual, like, going over the box part on Saturday night, but I didn't actually do the unboxing part. Like, I took them out of the packages on Sunday, but I didn't actually, like, do the reviewing of the Bakugan until Friday. Yeah. That also relates to why I couldn't do Weekly Blaze, but we'll get into that a little bit later. But yeah. Let's see what else was going on. As far as anime stuff goes, I did get my Clannad Blu-ray DVD combo pack thing. So that's all good, because I remember I mentioned that I didn't have that yet, but I do have it. I got it last week, so it came in the mail. That's all good. Also, I finished my Telever rewatch. That was a fun time. I've also started JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'm currently about 2/3 of the way through Part 3. Part 1 was good. Part 2 was actually just phenomenal. Part 3 has been okay so far. I mean, it's good. It's just like, it feels repetitive at times. I hear the ending, well, not the ending, but like, well, I guess technically, but like the end arc, like the last arc of Part 3 is amazing. But, in my opinion, I don't think that's enough to warrant saying that Part 3 as a whole is amazing. Because if it's like, oh yeah, out of 48 episodes, like 8 of them were amazing. So Part 3 is the best part, because the last 8 episodes are like the best things ever. Well, even so, I'm not gonna say it's the best part if the other 40 episodes weren't the best. Like, I don't know. Part 3 is something. It's fine, but, yeah. So hopefully I finish up that anime before school starts. I think I should be good, but who knows? I mean, if I really wanted to speedrun it, I probably could finish it, like, by the weekend. But I probably won't do that, so I'm just hoping to finish it by the time school starts. Hoping to finish with enough time to spare to watch another anime, but we'll see what happens. Hoping, like, I could literally spare, like, 2 days and I'll be good to go. So hopefully I can finish it by, like, Friday of next week, at least. So that would give me Saturday and Sunday. Mostly just for Saturday, but then I'd also have Sunday, but I don't know, we'll see what happens. What else is there? Oh yeah, funny thing about back to school. My high school, I graduated from high school a couple months ago, right? Apparently they are starting like really early this year. Usually we start like around the 23rd. I start college at the 26th, so it's a bit later than I'm used to, which is nice, but generally speaking, if I was still in high school, I would start like next Wednesday or Thursday. But apparently they're starting on a Friday, and it's this Friday, the 16th. So if I was still in high school, I would have to actually go to school on Friday. That is awful. Yeah, so, glad I'm done with that, kind of. But yeah. Anyways, so, the only other thing I wanted to talk about, besides the reason I couldn't record, is Chef Blaze. So I finally uploaded the 15th episode of Chef Blaze, the ramen episode. I have been wanting to do a ramen episode for probably over 2 years now. Why haven't I? I couldn't tell you. But I've been wanting to do it, and I just haven't. And finally, I just said, we're doing the ramen episode. So yeah, it was a fun time. Like, I had a lot of fun with that episode. It was cool. Yeah, really, really good time. That's probably one of my favorite episodes so far, I would say. Perhaps. Maybe it's top 5, I'm not sure. The ramen episode was actually a pretty good one. I liked it a lot. Also, one thing I tend to do in Chef Blaze is that I did not do this time, is I ramble at the end for like 2 minutes, because like I always had this weird thing where I would ramble for like 2 minutes because I didn't think the episode was long enough, And what are you doing, cat? So I didn't think the episodes were long enough, so I'd ran over 2 minutes, and I'm like, oh, these are already like 15 minutes. Great. And I don't know why I would do that. Like, they don't even need to be a certain amount of time either. I just did that. But this time I did not do that. And it was already like 12 minutes, so hey, I probably would have made it even longer than it needed to be like I usually do, but I did not do that this time. Now, as far as the next episode goes, episode 16, Cat, you good? You good? Okay, alright, you're good. It's like she's like a robot or something, and she just like glitches out and keeps doing the same thing until I like go pet her, and that's like a key to stop her doing that. I don't know, it's weird. She's something else. Anyway. But episode 16 is probably actually coming out like within a week. I know it's kind of crazy, but well, it'll probably be out before this episode's even, or before this Weekly Blaze is even uploaded, which is kind of crazy to think about because like I just uploaded episode 15 and I'm already going to be uploading episode 16. That's really fast for me because I think the shortest time span is like 2 weeks, and that was like really quick. Second shortest time span was probably like a month. So the fact that I'm doing this in like a week span, yeah, that is kind of quick for me. Now, what's it gonna be on? It's kind of gonna be like episode 9, version 2 in a way. I think I did a chicken sandwich video. It's basically gonna be that, but it's like a revised version of it. Not revised. I have a sauce I'm gonna use, and that's kind of the big portion of it. It's gonna be like episode 9 continued because the way I'm gonna do it is because like the little box, like the chicken sandwich box I used, has like these 2 packets inside. I took out one for the episode, so I'm gonna act like there's still a second one left that we gotta cook. So that'll be a fun episode. I think I'll be able to record that on Saturday. So that's coming up. When was the last one even done? I think, actually no, it's probably going to be over a week now I think about it, because the other episode I did on Thursday, I think that came out on Friday. But yeah, Chef Blaze episode 16, The Sauce, probably what I'm going to be calling it. That'll hopefully be out on Sunday. So I guess it's a week and a half span, but week and a half span is not bad, considering I have not done an episode since this past one in over a year. But yeah, it'll be all good and fun. Anyway, so what are we at now? We're just hitting 13 minutes. Alright, so why have I not been able to record much at all last week? Why didn't I do Weekly Blaze last week? Why have I been so secretive about it? Honestly, I didn't intend to really be secretive about it. It's just that I wanted to talk about the other stuff first, because like, if anyone clicks on these videos, they'll probably watch like 2 minutes. And I don't want the first 2 minutes to be about something that really doesn't matter to anyone besides me. I'd rather at least talk about something interesting first. But yeah, so we had people staying here. That was an experience. Okay. People never stay here, like, ever. And it's kinda not fun when they do, because, hey, I'm up literally all night. Yeah, people are going to be sleeping in a spare room that is directly next to the living room. Like, the walls are literally like right next to each other. And it's not only that, but there's a bathroom that the door to the bathroom is like not even a foot away from the door to that bedroom. So I can't use that bathroom that is downstairs where I am. I also have to be really quiet. The microwave's loud. I can't do that. I just like walk upstairs to go to the bathroom. I have to like, I couldn't really eat much at all. Like, I would eat some, like, whatever was there that was like easy to cook and would be done really quick. So I couldn't really heat up like ramen or like a macaroni bowl, because those take a few minutes. I wasn't eating cereal because the bowls and the spoons make noise, and I'm like, great. I hate this. Like, having people stay with me, it's like, it's not the worst thing to ever happen, but for me, it's like, it's very inconvenient for me. Like, if people gotta stay here, they gotta stay here. But like, being up all night, like, oh, you had to pick this house of all of them. Come on. Um, and the sad thing is that they were gonna stay here for one day, and that, or I think 2 days. There's gonna be two people here on the first day, one person here on the second day, and that was gonna be that. And then I was like, oh hey, by the way, no one's staying here anymore, so that's cool. And I'm like, oh hey, nice. And then like 2 days before, they're like, oh yeah, by the way, they're actually coming. I'm like, oh, wonderful. And it was 3 people who ended up staying here on that first day. Like, what? What is this? I don't recall running a hotel. And then the second day, so it was Monday. So Sunday was a chill day, but I wasn't home. But then Monday people are here, and I'm like, I guess I can't really record weekly. I'm probably not gonna do weekly blaze because like, or at least not for a little while. Like, I'll probably start it on Wednesday. So I was like, yeah, I'll start a weekly blaze on Wednesday. It'll be fine. Um, so then Tuesday, one person's here, and I'm like, all right, cool. Wednesday, I'm not going. I'm not leaving this house, and no one's here. You know, everyone's gonna be in bed early. Besides me, of course, I'll have plenty of time. I'm gonna start a weekly blaze. It's gonna be great. And then I got the notice like at like 9 p.m. It's like, oh, by the way, someone forgot they had to do something, so they're actually coming back here and staying another night tomorrow. I'm like, I'm not doing weekly blaze. So that's basically how it went. I just didn't want to do it. I'm like, yeah, no. I could start one tonight, and I could still do stuff on Friday, Saturday. But at that point, I'm like, when Weekly Blaze happens, I don't want to have a set schedule of days that I can and can't do stuff. When it's like half the week I can't do anything. Like, that's not really fun. So I'm like, whatever. I'm just gonna not do it this week. I'll do it next week. And that's what we're doing today. Today's only Monday. Yeah. It's Monday. It's 11:39 p.m. We're chilling. Yeah. But last week was just not fun. I couldn't really record anything. It was a pretty bad time, not gonna lie. But hey, we're back, and we have literally not even 2 weeks till school starts, which is like the most upsetting thing, honestly. Especially because like it feels like weeks are just flying by at this point. Like, last Monday, 3 people were staying here. That feels like it was like 2 seconds ago. And it's kind of upsetting, not gonna lie. And like last night, literally it was like 2:45, and I'm like, okay, it's only 2:45. And I swear I blinked, and it was like 5:30. Like, I swear, like, it went so quickly. Like, I'm like, oh, it's already 5:30. Great. Also me, I'm part of the problem too, because I've been going to bed at like 6:30 usually. But the problem is I don't sleep, because here's the thing. I used to sleep and like pretty quickly, not quickly, but like like an hour or so it would take me to fall asleep. Like, some like, good days, half hour. When I got up here, and that was all fine and good. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Takes me a little while to fall asleep, but that's not the worst thing. But during the school year, it takes me forever to fall asleep because it's just so early. But during the summer, I'm usually okay. But no, this summer, I'll come up here at 6:30. It'll be 9:30, and I'm still awake. I'd say on good days at this point, I'm falling asleep at like 8. It's kind of bad. Also, I've been like, when I wake up, for some reason, I just do not want to get out of bed. And so I stay up here for like an extra hour, hour and a half. Like, and last night it was funny because I actually went up really early. Cause I went up at like 5:30 last night, like right when I realized it was 5:30. I don't know why, but I just instinctively was like, alright, I'm gonna go to bed. And I'm like, I lay down in bed like 5 minutes later. I'm like, why did I go to bed? I didn't need to. Yeah, and then it took me like 4 hours to fall asleep. And so it's like 9:30. I woke up at like 4, so I got a decent amount. I actually got a lot of sleep, which is nice. But like, again, I laid there for a really long time. And then it's 5:30 p.m. and I'm like, I've literally been laying here for 12 hours. What am I doing? So then I got up, and here we are. yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm part of the problem, I'm pretty sure, of why time is not going so fast, because I've been in bed for 12 hours a day. So yeah, like, usually I'm in bed for, what, 8, 9 hours because of how long it takes me to fall asleep and whatnot. Um, but 8 or 9 hours in bed isn't too bad. So I'm still out of bed for 15, 16 hours a day. However, the problem is like, when you're in bed for 12 hours, that means you only have 12 hours in a day to do stuff, minus showering and, it's pretty much the only thing I have to do. So that's like another hour. So I'm like only doing stuff that I feel like doing for like 11 hours a day, opposed to last summer where it was like 14 hours a day, let's just say. So it's like, makes sense to why I'm feeling like this. So yeah. I guess I'm not in bed for 12 hours a day every day. It's like some days. Some days I'm honestly only in bed for like 9 hours still. It's not too bad, but still. The days I'm in bed the least are like kind of like the worst of last year, so I don't know. And the sad thing is, like, I'm not even sleeping for 12 hours a day. I'm sleeping for half or less usually. I don't know. It's just making time go fast, and it's like, oh, hey, great, I only have like less than 2 weeks left. Yeah, after tonight, I'll have 12 days to go. Wonderful. I am really looking forward to that. Yeah. But anyways, at this point during the summer, like, my only goals left are to finish JoJo's and get the next releases of, well, get the next, well, the previous few releases available, I should say, because I haven't gotten anything since Joker. Oh God. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, I can spend a little bit less time in bed as well, because it's making time go fast. Because there's just less time in the day when I'm laying here for too long. But yeah, hopefully I can do something. I don't know at this point. Like, we'll see. I'm just not looking forward to school, like, at all. I really just do not want to go. Part of me, if I'm being honest, like, Weekly Blaze is like really chill. No one really watches them too much. But if anyone is, like, if anyone does watch these are just chill, kind of talking about things I'm interested in, or just like random thoughts I have. Like, I would not mind just like taking a year off, like taking a gap year, and then just starting an online college next year. Like, that would be kind of cool. Or even just taking off this semester and then starting college in January and going through like that. I wouldn't mind doing either of those things at this point. Because I really just, and that's the other thing I was mentioning, because I might do online college starting next semester. I'm not sure though. We'll see what happens, because I really just don't want to do this at all. Like, there's two reasons to why I'm like really, really dreading this, to the point like of where I'm just like, I don't want to do this. I've been dreading this stuff for like years. Like, it's actually been bad. Like, I say since like I finished my freshman year of high school, I'm like, wow, I'm already a year done with high school. I've been dreading it like 3 years. That's kind of a problem. Two reasons. Two main reasons. First is driving there. Second is a certain class that's a graduation requirement. So driving there, okay, by the way, I really, really hate driving. And driving, it's like 25 minutes away. Driving 25 minutes away every day, like, yeah, especially when there's like some main roads I gotta get on. I'm not a big fan of that. I'm really, really not. So that's fun. I don't know how I will handle that at all. So we'll see what happens with that. But I'm just like, that's probably my biggest concern at this point, is that, because I really, really hate driving. I have my license for almost 3 years now, and I think I've only driven out of my town by myself twice. Once was like barely out of my town, and the other time was like not all that far, but I was on back roads the whole time. So if you can't tell, I really do hate driving a lot. So that's kind of the main reason why I want to take the semester off, is just so I could regroup and, not do anything, and then just start next semester fresh. I don't know. Ah, God. And the other reason to why I just need to not do this college, like, and get out as soon as I can, is because there's actually a public speaking class. I cannot handle that. That is not something I'm capable of. I'm sorry, but, like, I know it's like, yeah, I don't like to doubt myself. I like to think I could do whatever if I put my mind to it. Public speaking, no, I will fully admit, that's not something I'm capable of at all. So that's something that's not fun. Well, anyways, that's my whole little rant of the day. I needed to get that out at some point because I typically don't talk about random things like that. So that's my like 4 minute rant of why I'm not excited about school. I mean, besides it's school, but like those two things are just like weighing on me. I don't have a public speaking course this semester at least, but if I don't do online college, it's coming. Also, the driving is like the biggest issue I'm having. That's the one thing that I'm just like really not I'm not gonna do well with that. It's not that even that I'm a bad driver, I just hate driving. But anyways, that's all for today. I don't want to ramble too much, so see you some point this week. Alright, so it's now Thursday, it's 12:03 a.m. So, just barely not Wednesday, it's Thursday, so yeah, cool. Anyway, so I have a few things I wanted to talk about today. First thing is first. So, for some reason today there's been like this fly invasion going on in my house. I don't know what happened. So I woke up, went downstairs, there's a fly. I killed it. I'm like, alright, cool. A few hours go by, another fly. I see it, I kill it. And then that's when things all went downhill. I sat down, I saw another fly. I'm like, what? I mean, that's kind of weird. But then I'm like, I just kind of try to shoot away because I'm eating dinner. Then I see another fly, and I'm like, and it's like not the same fly because I see the other one flying around too. I'm like, wait, what? And there were so many. Like, I kill one, that's that. I kept like just taking them out, and there was just like more and more that just kept coming around. And I'm like, oh my god, what is happening? So finally, I just pretty much had to take out a ton of them. There's still one downstairs that it's like a really pesty one too. Haven't been able to get it yet, so I just decided to, you can see my stuff, like my computer, or not computer, but my laptop and stuff, maybe, I don't know. It's chilling over there in that room. But, well, you know what, this thing's being really frustrating. It's not landing anywhere, I'm just gonna go upstairs for now. And it's been like an hour and a half since I've done that, so it should be resting now, because it's, midnight, so we'll see. So if it's somewhere resting, great. If not, then I'm just coming back up here, I guess. Because I am not dealing with that fly. That thing was like the most obnoxious thing. Like, wow. I didn't think flies were... Like, flies are usually annoying, but like that one was just like something else. So I'm up here because of that thing. So yeah. But, so there's still one down there. They'll either have to get when I go back down, or I'll just have to get it tomorrow. But in total, I've taken out 16 flies total. Yeah, that many. I don't know how they got in here, I don't know what happened, but I've taken out 16 flies. Like, what, what is this? I don't know if someone, like, just left the door wide open for, like, a half an hour, or, like, is there actually some sort of entrance that they're getting into? Did someone bring something in that just somehow had like a bunch of flies in it? Did like literally someone just open the door for like a minute and they all just somehow rushed in? Like, I don't know how they got in. Did one get in here a while back and just like breed, or well, two got in? I guess I didn't need two to breed, but like, did one get in that was pregnant and just like lay eggs? I don't know what happened. But there was like a whole fly invasion. It was terrible. There's still one left, but I've gotten 16 out of the 17 that I know of, so that's not bad. So if I'm going to really, really hope that it's not like an entrance, like I hope that they don't have a way to just get in whenever they want. I don't think that'd be the case though, because I don't think that many would just get in here like like overnight. It's kind of, yeah, it's not impossible, but it's really, really unlikely. So, I don't think it's that. I'm guessing either someone just had the door open for way too long, or somehow they were all just brought in something. Like, I don't know what that would be, but those are my best guesses. If there's an entrance where they could just get in whenever they want, that's going to be really, really annoying. And that'll probably cost money to fix too, so that'll be nice. But yeah, it was annoying. So I had to be like, yeah, this is a story I gotta tell because wow, that was like really frustrating to deal with, and it's still going on because there's still one alive. So that's fun. But yeah. Um, let's see, what else was I going to talk about? I had like something else I wanted to talk about, like like for some reason, but I just forgot. I don't know. It'll help. It'll come back to me eventually. But yeah. Also, I looked at my YouTube stuff and oh wait, no, I remember what I was going to talk about. But first, I looked at my YouTube stuff. My Chef Lay's video has like 28 views. It's not like a ton of views overall, but like for me, like I don't know. It just like that's like more views than normal for a Chef Blaze, like especially in just a few days. Like, do people want to see more of those? If so, like I got more coming. So yeah. Anyway, so I might. So the big thing is I might actually start like streaming or something soon. Like it depends. I know I said I have school starting, but like I'm like kind of in the process of trying to not do school this semester and start with online next semester. I'm not gonna get too much into this. I don't want to hype up me actually streaming or anything because it can honestly go either way. I might do school this semester like normal, or I might not. I'm really, really trying to push for not because like I just want to, like, because I feel like there's just so many other things that I'd rather do than like actually go into the field I'm going into because like there's really nothing like in terms of like jobs, like actual normal jobs. I mean, YouTube's a job, streaming's a job, but like a typical job that has been around for however many years. I mean, I guess cybersecurity is still pretty new, but like it's still kind of a formal job. Um, but like honestly, I don't really want a formal job at all. I'm not really excited about any of that. So I just want to give myself like a 1 semester. So and I guess combining with winter break, I'd have about 5 months to try and get something going. Um, if somehow I actually like was really doing well, like not maybe really doing well by that point, but like maybe things were just going well. Like they were definitely, things were inclining. Everything was actually going, it was definitely showing potential. That I'd probably take off the next semester as well and give myself till next year to do school or just choose to not. Um, we'll see how it goes. I am not sure. Um, I don't know. But yeah, I don't want to hype anything up right now because, I mean, this might not even happen. Yeah, I'm not going to get into any of the details on that. Yeah, no. Let's talk about some other stuff. The two other things I want to talk about, Beyblade and Smash Bros. Yeah, Beyblade. Okay, so I think I might have mentioned the new stuff that's come out. I know I've mentioned I was going to order it soon, but I just want to talk about like how like the new parts are. I don't know. I just looked at them and I'm like, so I don't think a lot of these new parts are that good outside of Spriggan. Like, well, I guess some are. I take that back. I guess the one I'm thinking that's not good is Heaven Pegasus. Like Heaven Pegasus, honestly, I'm not feeling that one. Pegasus, I mean, like honestly, as far as chips go, like there's not really many like to vary from. Like okay, this chip has the best teeth. That's the one everyone's gonna use. Pegasus is not that, so it probably won't get used. Heaven, it has a healing system where it can reverse clicks and whatnot, and I don't know, the Heaven base just doesn't seem like it's going to be good enough for that. Like, I feel like the Heaven base might do okay, but like, honestly, if you just pair a really strong set of teeth with like a dash driver, like, that's just going to work a billion times better than some gimmick. Although, if we get a really strong teeth chip with a dash driver with the Heaven base, the gimmick might not work, but like I'm kind of curious to see actually, is the Heaven base just good without a gimmick? Is it just like a really good shape? That could be a thing. The Heaven base does seem to have a pretty decent shape too, so I don't know. I think as far as the gimmick goes, the Heaven base is like useless, but just for the shape of the base, like I think it might do alright. The actual low driver, honestly, I kind of thought this was going to kill Eternal, or at least be like a comparable part to it, but honestly, I don't think low is looking all that good. I don't know. Low just doesn't seem like it's going to live up to Eternal or even Revolve. Um, as far as the set goes, there's a lot of parts in there that have already existed but are now just easier to get. Like, I know Octa, that's in there. I don't know, is that even a good part? I'm not sure. I don't think it is. I think there's other drivers that are just better. Um, I mean, there's also, the Dread base. I think the Dread base might be okay. I know Bahamut, that's a chip. That's not the best. The Gen weight. That is a really, really good weight. I feel like if you paired that with, like, Judgment, that would be, like, ridiculous, to be honest. The other new parts, you have Orbit Metal, which I think is actually going to be pretty good because it's just Orbit but better. And because Atomic kind of killed Orbit, this might be able to be like a comparison to Atomic because Atomic is, a bigger ball with a free spinning ridge, but Orbit, it's a smaller ball, not a free spinning ridge, but it's metal. So I feel like maybe for stamina combos, I think Orbit Metal might actually beat out Atomic. Um, then again, I don't know like how strong the spring in it is. If it has a stronger spring, I think that will definitely make it a extremely viable driver. If not, then I'm not sure how good it'll be. I think it'll still definitely be a pretty good choice, though. Um, and then there's, of course, Dimension Dash. Dimension was already proving to definitely be good, and now we have Dimension Dash. So this is probably one of the best drivers in the game. And then there's, of course, Lord Spriggan. The Lord base and the Spriggan chip. I don't have them in hand yet, so I can't really say which is like the really, really insane part. They might both be, I don't know, but like just the layer in and of itself, just Lord Spriggan has been destroying everything. It's kind of like the shape of Legends Spriggan a little bit, but like with the abilities of Spriggan Requiem. This is a layer, at least the base, I feel like might actually get banned. Like if this is another Spriggan Requiem situation, it's probably just banned, honestly. So that's something. We'll see how that goes, but so far, I think for this newest wave of Beyblade, like, Lord Spriggan is, like, the best thing that we got. It's just ridiculously strong. Plus, it comes with Blitz, like, the actual combo is Blitz and Dimension Dash. Like, Blitz is actually a pretty good disc, and it's not, like, the best of the best, but it's pretty good. And then Dimension Dash, which I think is going to be just busted. But yeah. That's fun. Smash Bros. Smash Bros. I don't think I talked about the hero at all. The hero is a new character in Smash. I feel like the hype of heroes already kind of died down a decent amount. It's not like Joker, but I don't know. I feel like Hero isn't really because people were like complaining about Hero so much at first. I don't think Hero's busted. Like RNG is RNG. There's no way to say that it's good, but there's also no way to say it's bad. I think RNG overall is pretty bad for competitive play because, like, I mean, it's RNG. I mean, there's certain things that are fine. Like, for example, Game and Watch's side B, his hammer. That's an example of good RNG. I think Peach's down B with the turnips, that's good RNG. They're like not big things, but they're just small little things that make things a little more interesting, I guess. So there are a bit of RNG elements, but when you have a character who is like entirely based on RNG, like his down B is literally RNG. Like, okay, here's 21 different spells. You get 4 of them, and at a time, there's no set, thing to what you're gonna get. So you just get 4 random spells out of these 21. Have fun. And one of the spells is literally just a random spell. It's just kind of like an Inception type of thing. It's like, oh yeah, so you get these 21 random spells, and you get 4 at a time. But one of them, if you pull Hocus Pocus, that literally can do anything. So, yeah. And sometimes it's bad, like sometimes you just lose all of your MP. Other times you can literally become invincible. I think it's kind of a big problem, is like you can kind of just pull item stuff. That's fun. Also, critical hits, you just die at like 50 mid-stage, like uncharged smash attack. Great. That's definitely what we need. I don't think Hero's like busted or anything. I just kind of think that Hero doesn't need to be in competitive play. Honestly, I'm kind of indifferent to banning him though. Like, I don't think there's going to be like a really good Hero. I don't think he's good enough for that. Um, I don't know. I don't think Hero's going to be that much of a threat, to be honest. But if people want to ban him, I'm not opposed to it. I'm not going to go and crusade for a ban. But like, if people want to ban him, I'm going to just say, yeah, sure, that's fine. Makes sense. If not, I mean, we haven't really banned a character in a long time, so I think the only character who's been banned anytime recently was Meta Knight and Brawl, and I don't think everyone even banned Meta Knight. Um, I don't know. Bans are weird because like I don't think everyone bans them like depending on the tournament because there's no official rule set for Smash. So like if someone wants to ban Hero, like someone might ban Hero. Like there's this certain tournament, this certain tournament. I don't know. Evo, let's just say Evo next year, Hero's banned, but then at Apex, he's not banned. It just depends. But whatever, Hero exists. I don't care. That's pretty much how I feel about it. Like, he was fun to mess around with, but like at this point, I feel like he's a fun character to mess around with. I will say, but like competitively, no. I'm not playing him competitively. That's not going to be fun. Now, as far as like actual characters go that I play, so I think I might have mentioned before the characters that I play. So I main Palutena, and I had my secondary Olimar. Then I had some pocket characters. I had a Joker, I have a Greninja, and I have a Lucina. Um, and well, that was all fun, but like, here's the thing: Palutena, my Palutena is pretty good. I will say that. My Olimar has been. I think now I can say my Olimar is actually pretty good as well. I've been working on some stuff because my problem with Olimar is like what I used to do anyway, not anymore because I've got this down. But like I'd either be too aggressive and just like play it without realizing, oh hey, I have a side B to throw. Um, I could literally just throw my Pikmin. But then the other problem I used to have is that just throw my Pikmin. I'd be like a long range fighter, and I'm like I don't have the projectiles to be like this. So I've kind of gotten a lot better at just zoning and being more of a mid range fighter. I'll throw my projectiles in, and like when a Pikmin latches, sometimes people just try and fight through it. That's fine. That's good for me because I get more damage. But when people try and shake it off, that's when I can go in for a punish, and that's fun. Um, Now, as far as how pocket characters go, Joker's been fun. I have a pretty solid Joker at this point. It's gotten a lot better, like really recently though. So I think it can improve a lot more because like it's kind of currently in the process of improving. So that's fun. My drag down combos have gotten a lot better. So that's cool. But yeah. Now the other characters I used to have were Lucina and Greninja. I did drop them because like Greninja, I just wasn't really good at Greninja. I'm not gonna lie. So whatever. And Lucina was like the definition of all of, like, not definition, the personification of all of my bad Smash 4 habits. So, like, because I mean Marth and Lucina in Smash 4, and I was not the best in Smash 4, I'm not gonna lie, so. All of my bad habits from that game just translated right into Lucina, and yeah, makes sense that I dropped her. But I have picked up a new character, and that is Pokemon Trainer. I've only been playing Pokemon Trainer since yesterday, but I've actually been getting a decent amount down. At least I've been getting some knowledge, so I could probably keep improving it. My Pokemon Trainer is just kind of okay right now. It's just kind of my general knowledge helping me out in the game to be better, but like, obviously Squirtle has some nice combos, so I need to really try and get down Squirtle combos. I've actually been doing okay with Ivysaur. Like, my Ivysaur's actually been kind of going pretty well. Like, my Ivysaur is looking nice, not gonna lie. My Squirrel, just need to get some combos down. And then Charizard can kill. And surprisingly, I've actually been doing alright with Charizard, despite never really playing a heavy. I think the closest I've ever gotten is, like, I messed around with Ridley, like, the first month of the game, but that's about it. But yeah, like, it's been going pretty well overall with Pokemon Trainer so far. I mean, obviously, I'm literally 2 days in, so I can't say too much about that, but hey, The 2 days I've been playing Pokemon Trainer, it's been going well, so it's nice. But yeah. Honestly, I really just want to make sure all my characters, I need to, like, my Palutena is, like, definitely my best, and is definitely quite a viable, I'm definitely viable in tournament. I don't know if you noticed, but I actually have gone to a Smash tournament. Not gonna say which one, not gonna say where, I'm not gonna say anything about it. I mean, it wasn't like a huge one or anything. It wasn't like Evo or something, but I went to a tournament. It was a fun time. I did get top 8. I will say. And that was 2 months ago. So that was even before I got a lot of my other newer stuff down. So yeah, my Palutena is looking nice. Still want to improve some stuff with Palutena. At this point, it's more just like my general self, not really my Palutena stuff, because I do all my Palutena stuff pretty well at this point. Just like some general neutral game things I want to get better at. But then I want to raise up my Joker. Well, I guess first I need to get my Pokemon Trainer to like a decent level. But then Palutena, then I want to raise up like my Joker and Pokemon Trainer, probably Joker first, to like Olimar level, and then Pokemon Trainer, and then I'll just go down the line like, okay, Palutena's already, like exactly where I want her. Olimar's next, then I'll probably raise him up to that, then Joker, then Pokemon Trainer. And then from there, when I have them all pretty good, then I'll just, obviously keep working on the game, try to keep adapting to new stuff, and we'll see how that goes, so, yeah. But Smash Bros. Was fun, so, yeah. Also, I actually did take a break from the game. I stopped playing from, like, early July to, like, the day Hero came out. Like, literally the last time I played before Hero came out was the 4th of July, so, yeah, that's something else. I feel like I've been playing Smash Bros. For a while already, but it's only been, like, 2 weeks, so that's something. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and head out. I'm going to try going back downstairs. Hopefully there's not a fly being obnoxious down there still. If so, I got my fly swatters, or I'll just run back up here. Either one works for me, so we'll see what happens. But anyways, I will be going at 4 now, so I'll see you at some point this week. Alright guys, it's Saturday night now. Well, I guess Sunday morning technically, but I don't have anything else to say today, so I'm just going to end this one here. So yeah, I did record my Chef Blaze. It's a bit of a different episode this time around. Hopefully that's up pretty soon, so yeah. But anyways, that's all for this video, so thanks for watching, and bye-bye.